Not all married couples fit into the norms accepted by society. There exist such couples that cause people to look at them and wonder what they have in common. But the story I will tell you today once again proves that true love can defy all odds. Two people who love each other simply don't see each other's flaws. They love not in spite of, but because of everything. This is true love. I think a lot of people have experienced this in their lives. Yes, we develop a first impression based on appearance or clothes, but it doesn't take long to see past looks when it comes to meeting our soulmate. We perceive them as a whole, inside and out, not noticing physical differences. Therefore, don't be surprised to meet couples that go against social norms. Perhaps this is what true love is. The couple in our story today are accustomed to being the topic of conversation. Some people are perplexed by them, others openly laugh, and even some go out of their way to offend, all because they look a little different than what you'd expect. But let's start from the beginning. Shane Burkaw, 27, has suffered from spinal muscular atrophy all his life. Since the age of 2, he's been confined to a wheelchair. However, this does not prevent him from leading a full life and enjoying every day. After all, by his side is a real beauty, 24-year-old Hannah Elward. Anyone who has met Shane or has watched the videos from his blog would not be surprised as to why Hannah fell for him. He really does love his life. He has a great sense of humor and lives each day to the fullest. Despite his progressive illness, he does not let that stop him from living life. Shane started his own blog, showing the world through his eyes. Shane is an educated guy who can carry on intelligent conversation. He knows what to say in any situation. The story about how they met is very interesting. Hannah accidentally stumbled upon a YouTube video of Shane. He immediately charmed the girl with his charisma and sense of humor. Hannah decided that she wanted to know more about this fun and interesting guy. She found his blog on the internet, and as she told, she watched almost all of his videos in one sitting. All this time, she simply could not stop laughing. His jokes touched her to the very soul. The girl did not even notice how time passed. Late in the evening, after watching the last video on his blog, she decided to write him an email. The letter was very short. "Hi Shane, your jokes are very funny. They make me laugh." It was late, so she did not expect to get an answer right away. She went to bed, but could not stop thinking about Shane. In the morning, she was surprised to find that she received an email from Shane. He thanked Hannah for her flattering review and started a conversation, which led to a constant stream of emails between the two. They corresponded online for a while before finally meeting in person. Hannah said she did not even notice Shane's physical handicaps. She spoke only about his charming smile and beautiful personality, and that they always had something to talk about. So the couple started dating. They traveled together, and Shane's wheelchair was not an obstacle at all. The young people lead a very active lifestyle. Some time after they met, Shane and Hannah realized they could not live without each other, so they decided to move in together. Their way of life largely depends on Hannah. She helps Shane with everything from everyday hygiene routines to feeding and dressing. She often carries him in her arms and cheerfully talks about how everything is opposite in their family, but this does not bother them at all. When asked about how others treat them, they usually smile. Hannah and Shane have already learned to ignore evil tongues and prying eyes. They remember with smiles how Hannah was called Shane's mom or nurse or sister several times. People can't believe they are in a romantic relationship. The young people maintain their blog together, where they post a lot of videos, talk about their lives, about the difficulties and joys that fill their lives. In many videos, you can see their parents. When Hannah's mom is asked about how she let her beautiful daughter choose such a guy, her answer is always the same. Shane is a great guy. He is no different from an ordinary guy with one small exception, but his love for life can only be envied. Not all completely healthy people can boast of such an attitude to life, and I, as a mother, am very glad that such a kind, attentive, and good person is with my daughter. Shane is immensely grateful to Hannah. According to his words, it was she who instilled in him the self-confidence that he has today. Their love inspired them both. Hannah is a student at Carleton College in the Department of Sociology and Anthropology. She got involved with Shane's blog, and their videos make it clear that they truly love each other. You only need to see the loving way they look at each other. There is no sign of pity, only boundless love for each other and genuine interest in spending time together. Shane writes books, talks about himself, and motivates other people who are disappointed in their own lives not to give up. He says there is an opinion in society that people with disabilities do not deserve true love. Nobody wants to believe that it is possible to fall in love, to truly love a person with physical defects. People really believe that we are not worthy of love, but only pity. But by our example, we show everyone that absolutely all people can love and be loved. The main thing is to believe in your happiness, and it will definitely find you. Great words that many people would like to hear. It is really important for people to know that they are loved, that there is someone to take care of them, there is someone to share mundane life with, although the life of Hannah and Shane is definitely not mundane. This is where you can take an example of true love of life. Hannah and Shane joke a lot, travel, go to cafes and restaurants, and lead a very active lifestyle. They also dream of having children, and thanks to modern medicine, this is quite possible. We can only wish good luck and happiness to these wonderful young people because their whole life is still ahead of them.